another couple of people heading this way. Maybe they wouldn't mind being guinea pig? Oh, why? Why do I want to be a guinea pig, sir? Dear guests, I'm Vinyl. Might I borrow just one moment of your precious time? I swear you'll leave with a smile.
This guy seems kinda weird, and Paimon heard him say guinea pigs just now. We should go, traveler.
Huh? Do I really come across as weird? It's small wonder everyone keeps running off, but that's word for word the pitch that Bones taught me back in Nasha Town. If your goal is to blurt out a sales pitch, of course it's gonna come off sounding weird. Fair point. If someone ran up to me shouting, "Dear guest," I'd probably avoid eye contact and hurry away too. Turns out starting a new career at my age isn't easy. Darn it. I really thought being a boss meant kicking back and letting the money roll in. Not in freelance work, that's for sure.
But hey, you did become a boss, right? Congratulations on all that. But what made you want to change careers all of a sudden, Vinyl?
I was a treasure hunter for so long, but honestly, I'd been thinking about getting out of the game for a while. There's this classic joke in that line of work, where's the only place a 35-year-old treasure hunter gets called young.
Paimon has no idea.
At their funeral, everyone's dabbing their eyes and saying, "Poor thing, they died so young." I'm 34 this year. At last month's gathering in the flagship, everyone was speaking to me with this weird, respectful tone. And it's not like I ever found any of Reed Miller's old treasure or anything, so when they started speaking to me all reverent-like, it felt off. And I looked around and realized somehow, at some point, all the old dogs had disappeared and the room was filled with fresh-faced rookies. I suddenly realized I was the oldest one there. There I was, in the middle of that noise and cheer, and yet this sudden chill gripped me tight, like a voice whispering, "You're next." It was downright terrifying.
But if you look at it another way, you've actually been pretty lucky, right? After all, you made it this far in one piece. You didn't fucking die.
Luck doesn't hang around forever, and that's why I wanted out of the business. But, it's been tough. If things keep going like this, I'll have to start taking on commissions again. If it really comes to that, I'll make sure next year's funeral invite reads, "Look at me, no more rent, no more meals to worry about, and still so young to boot. Jealous yet?" Would anyone show up? That's kind of rude. Let's hold off on the funeral talk for now. Who knows? Maybe a bunch of folks would show up just for the chance to punch me.
Then they might as well not come at all. Why would you even think about your funeral? Let's see if there's something we can do to help your new career. You stopped us just now. Were you about to pitch us something?
I wanted to show you my training ground. Oh, well, it's not a serious training ground or anything, just some light challenges, like shooting targets and dodging stuff.
Oh, that sounds kind of fun.
Right? I figured kids would love this kind of thing. There's tons of kids in Nasha Town. My old colleague should love it too, and there's so many Fatui stationed in Nodcry, it feels like it would be drawing in more people. But it seems like no one's really interested. Maybe it's just not fun enough. I don't know what's going on with my training ground. You two look exactly like the kind of guests I had in mind. If you'd be up for testing it out and maybe giving me some feedback.
We'd love to play. Paimon needs help. We'd love to help.
Awesome! Then please follow the course I designed. Your first challenge is nearby. The second one's over that way. I marked the entrance to make it easy to spot. The last challenge still needs a bit of work. I'll go fix it up now and wait for you there. As for the rest, well, there's definitely some technique to hitting the targets, but for your first time, just go with your instincts. Too much explanation will only trip you up. Well then, have fun! After briefly explaining the course, Vaino hurries off to finish setting up the final challenge. Okay, complete Vaino's first challenge. Start challenge.
Imagine the target is someone you really don't like to blast them.
And then I stood there, blasted. Oh. Oh, okay, mechanics are in play. Oh, can you... I have to stand back here. And then it will just... Oh, okay, okay. This is probably testing for another game or something. Oh. Hello? Did you not get picked up? Okay, that was weird lag. Thanks. Hello? No? Okay.
First challenge cleared. The second one Vino mentioned is over that way.
Thanks, Paimon. Ooh, money, first of all.
Is this an answer from this world?
Okay, now we go over. Training ground sign.
This is the second challenge. From here on, the terrain starts to play a role. Oh, and for the second half, the targets will start moving, so be ready to shoot on the run. Doesn't this spoil the most exciting part of the challenge? Paimon thinks she understands the problem now. Nothing feels like a surprise. There's no suspense.
Oh, something just flashed over there. Keep it down. Paimon, did you hear that?
Paimon didn't hear anything at all. Was there a strange sound? Traveler, you're just messing with Paimon. There's nothing there, right? This isn't the type of surprise Paimon wanted. You're a meanie. Just for that, you're leading the way on from now on.
I do that anyway, Paimon. Okay. Sorry, I really need those potatoes. Okay, so you want to hit a certain amount, is what I'm getting at. Okay. Oop. Did I do it? Is that it? You say anything? Oh, that was quick. You already finished the other challenges? Is it gonna reset? Fuck! I got a little lost. Yes, the sign needs some work. Anyway, it's over that way. Please come back once you cleared the previous challenges. It's gonna... Oh, no, I'm running out of time. Oh, it continues this way. Okay, I just didn't see it. Sorry! Okay, I'm distracted by Lunoculus Sigh. Sis. Lunocusies. I love that I get an auto reload for whatever reason.
All done. Paimon knew it was just a bluff. Paimon's heart nearly jumped out of chest. Vino said he's at the third challenge. It should be over there, right?
I'll keep this close.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna just pick these up and get this Lunoculus over here that I totally... Okay, Traveler. Buddy. Maybe we don't do that.
I know! We figured out what's wrong with the training ground. It's you. You're the problem.
That, doesn't matter anymore. It's time I start getting my affairs in order.
Huh? What happened?
Oh, my targets have vanished! Again.
Maybe someone took them by accident?
No, it's happened before. I got new materials, made new ones, and hit them somewhere no one else would think to look. But they've been taken again, which means someone's doing this on purpose.
Paimon felt an eerie sensation in that cave just now. Could this have something to do with those sneaky thieves?
That was just me messing with you. Wait, so you sensed it too? That feeling of being watched? My instincts are never wrong, and anyway, my targets aren't worth that much. Who'd want to steal them? Even though I never took the really risky commissions when I was a treasure hunter, you don't spend that many years in a profession like mine without making a few enemies. By taking the targets, they're sending me a sign. The next target is me. It looks like I should have changed careers much sooner. I never thought I'd be sacrificing my life for a job like that at such a young age.
Maybe you're overthinking it.
Once we catch the thief, everything will become clear. You two are so kind. If you ever have the time, please do attend my funeral.
Can we not keep bringing up your funeral? There's still a chance we can fix this.
Is this what they call the energy of the babes? Alright, just hang on a bit more. What the fuck what is the energy of babes? Is it because she's a child? She's a small baby? At the very least, I won't give up until they actually come knocking. After I poured almost all my savings into this training ground. I've dealt with treasure hoarders before, but in my experience, if you want to catch them, the best way is to bait a trap. You can get target making materials at the Krumkake craft shop. I've been there a few times. Since they're after targets, let's use some to lure them out. Alright, I'll leave the thief to you two. As for me, I'll stay here and get started on fixing the third challenge they messed up. We're gonna say hi to Ino? Guys, honestly, it's just a job. Do they really have to hunt me down to the very end? I mean, my life's full of way more interesting things. Like hanging out at the training ground and do a bit of target shooting. You have such a boring life. I'm sorry.
1, 2. Oh, that's probably not enough for the HoloLens, right? Hi there! Let Paimon introduce herself. Paimon is Paimon and he's Traveler. We're here on Vino's behalf to ask if you have any materials for making targets. Vino? Oh, you mean Uncle Young. He's run out of targets again. He just picked up a new badge the other day. Sounds like his training ground is a roaring success. Actually, it's quite the opposite. Paimon thinks the only real customers are the two of us. What happened?
The girl seems concerned, so you tell her about the missing targets.
So things have been tough for him? Oh, no wonder he looks so down. If you hadn't told me, we had no idea. What do you mean by we? The kids around here. We all know Uncle Young needs target materials, so whenever we come across any, we collect them to sell to him.
And then you go steal his targets afterward?
So if he loses his targets, he'll come back to buy more materials, and then you take apart the targets and sell it back to him. Well, yes, but we never stole anything. Sorry, we didn't know Uncle Young's business wasn't doing well. We figured if he kept buying that many targets, he must be kind of rich. He's used up almost all of his savings just to keep the trading ground afloat. I'm really sorry. If there's anything I can do to help,
You could start by telling me who the real thief is.
I guess it was the Hollow Hands, but they're not the bad guys. The Hollow Hands? Who are they? I can't tell you that. I know really needs our help right now, so no matter what, we have to find out who's been stealing those targets. All right, but we really don't know who they are. They always vanish fast, and no one's ever seen them. I think they're like Reed Miller, a good kind of thief. We trade with them sometimes. No matter what we bring them, they always give us something really valuable in return.
That's how you've been getting the targets back? You've traded with them but never seen them?
They're very cautious. We just leave stuff at the usual trading spot. We never actually met them face to face.
At this point, they sound like crows dropping off random shiny materials for you people.
Aren't you even a little bit curious who the Hollow Hands are? Of course we are! But they have their own rules, and if we want to trade with them, we have to respect those rules. Weird. What could the Hollow Hands have against Vino? We just thought thieves have their reasons for thieving, so we figured Uncle Young must have been loaded or something. Sorry! You want to get his targets back, you can try trading them for some old portable bearings. I don't know if there's enough left, though. Uncle Young already bought some just a few days ago. It's not like we have any other ideas. Let's give it a try. Did you find any? It might not be enough. Try looking for a few more. We got 3 of those old portable bearings. This should be enough. So now, it's time to trade, right? Where's the trading spot? Is it okay if I'm the one to make the trade? I promise I'll tell them not to bother Uncle Young ever again.
We need to find out who they are.
Cisco, you trust the Hollow Hands even though they won't show you their faces, right? Then surely you can trust Traveler and Paimon too. Okay, Paimon, you got a point. I guess in a place like Notcry, trusting others is never easy. To tell you the truth, I feel kind of scared every time I go into the cave to trade. It's pitch black in there, and you can hear this rustling sound. It always feels like there's a load of eyes staring at me.
I feel like it's gonna be moles at this point.
Fido said that he felt like he was being watched too. It has to be them. But they're not bad guys, really. Every time we walk up to the little trade box, we leave our stuff inside and close our eyes and count to 77. Then, whoosh, it's gone, replaced by a gift. It's been like that every single time. They've never heard any of us.
Why 77? I was about to make a 6-7 joke. Not gonna do it.
I heard it's because Reed Miller once stole 77 treasures from the governor's palace. But Bonusa said it's actually because he had 77 loyal followers. Or maybe it's because Reed Miller fell out of a window and did 77 somersaults
Before hitting the ground? That's crazy. Homies actually said do a barrel roll, do a flip.
If that were the case, I don't think he'd be remembered as a legendary thief.
I bet a monster shows up at 78 and eats you. You'll probably get sleepy if you count any further. We can just open our eyes at 76.
Oh, right. If we open our eyes early, we might catch the Hollow Hand action. Huh? Are you sure you can do that? It feels like you're cheating if you don't follow the rules. Well, it's dark in there anyway, so maybe no one will notice. Anyway, everyone has a different story, but they all kind of include the number 77, so who knows? Maybe your version is the truth after all. Okay, good luck with the trade. We'll tell everyone about Uncle Young, too. We'll also do our best to gather targets for him. No charge this time. But first, we better go say sorry. This should be the cave where the Hollow Hands hide out here, right? It's kind of spooky in here.
I mean, there's drawings all over the walls and stuff. There's literal moles here. I'm telling you, it's a mole.
Not to be sniffed at.
100% it's a mole. You cannot tell me otherwise.
There's a little box. This must be how the people trade with the Hollow Hands. Quickly, let's put our stuff to trade inside.
Here you go.
What are we supposed to do next? Start counting and close our eyes?
Start from 77.
We jump straight to 77? Do you really think that's gonna work? Paimon would be really happy if she doesn't have to close her eyes. Traveler, look! Sniffer balls!
So the Hollow Hands are... Who could have guessed?
Huh? The legendary elusive rogues, the Hollow Hands, are actually a bunch of sniffer balls? I'm guessing it makes sense now that she thinks about it. But why'd you steal Fido's targets? Huh? They don't seem to understand Paimon's question.
77?
It answered you! So what's 77 supposed to mean? Reed Miller's 77 treasures? His 77 loyal followers? Squeak, squeak, squeak! Don't tell Paimon they think 77 sounds like squeak, squeak. Could that be it? 7 squeak 7? Squeakity squeakin'? Paimon's confused! Squeak, 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 squeak! So in the end, we still don't really know what it means.
Bruh. Okay, I'm following the sniffer mole.
It's one of Fido's targets! So it was you guys who took them. What's
Treasure.
this? A gift
One
for
way to
us?
draw your target out of hiding.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Money? More goodies! We gladly accept.
And then they ambush us at the end and murder us. They stab us in the shins. We'll never come back. I'm taking that. Damn.
Squeak, squeak.
Uh-huh. Here. I give you an offering. Apparently to open the door. Open. There you go. Squeak, squeak.
This target's been used to line their nest, too.
Oh. What's What'd you do? What'd you do, buddy? You took it.
Ah, it looks like that mole nest over there is hiding a bunch of stuff. Huh? Why did the sniffer mole go into the stone bridge? And why do you give me 3 lines of dialogue and give me like literally 2 seconds to read them? Genshin, motherfucking get back! Anyway.
Okay, I have this.
Let's help the sniffer moles move this pesky thing out of the way.
Bestow. Bestow.
Alright, that should be all the targets. So they were just using them as bedding all along? That's why they kept going after Vino.
I thought their burrows looked a lot cozier than those targets. It's probably something has to do with the colors and the patterns. It was barely colorful, but sure.
So they were using them for decoration? Maybe sniffer moles are like that sort of style. Like Ciso said, thieves have their reasons for thieving. Still, even if we bring the targets back now, they'll probably just get stolen again in a few days. What should we do?
Let's give them something better.
Great idea! We can leave a gift at the entrance to their treasure chamber. Let's head back and see Vino.
Ah, you're back. I was just wondering if I should start getting my affairs. Never mind. It's good to see you back in one piece.
You can rest easy, Vino. Those sneaky target thieves are definitely not old enemies of yours. Unless your enemies were moles, then that's a whole different story.
Really? Actually, that girl Cisco came back to apologize just now. She said the ones behind it are called the Hollow Hands. They sound like a pretty serious organization. They're a bunch of sniffer moles, bro. Sniffer moles? Come to think of it, though I did feel like I was being watched, I never felt ominous. Not like all the thieves I've sensed real danger. But why would they want to steal my targets? You tell Vino everything you uncovered. So that's what this was about? Was this close to making arrangements for my funeral? Looks like I'll have to teach them a lesson.
But they didn't mean anything by it!
No, that's not what I meant. A few old portable bearings were enough to trade back the targets. That means the exchange rate's totally in our favor.
You mean...
If I show up with all sorts of gifts next time, I might get something amazing in return. Maybe I can make back all the losses from the stolen targets sooner than I thought.
Those losses weren't actually caused by the Hollow Hands.
Yeah, I know. Cisco told me already. Still, I'm not gonna ask those kids to repay anything. She was chirping away just now, giving me all sorts of feedback on the training ground, and she even promised to bring her friends to come play. Honestly, that's worth more to me than any amount of Mora. So we're back to exchange rates again, huh? Textbook treasure hunter instincts. The former treasure hunter. Thanks a lot. I think I figured out how to make this place more fun. I just hope more folks will want to stop by. Want to give it a shot? The final challenge. I promise it's way more fun than the first two. Let's give it a go.
Like we ever say no to something fun!
I've just finished adjusting the third challenge based on Seago's suggestions. It should really be fun. All right, so where's this challenge? Oh, I forgot Aether was dead for a little bit. Ignore that. Start challenge. Phew. Sniffer bowl. Don't steal that. That's mine. Yoink. No. Hold on. Oh, wait, are you helping us? Wait, that's kind of cute. Thanks, buddy. Don't know what the barking is in the background, but I'm scared. Somehow you managed to get the little guys into this one. There you go. I don't know how you managed to convince the sniffer moles and also the Kuhenki to help you, but All right, well, I'm gonna come back with this thing. You better be ready. There was so much stuff I wanted to pick up all the way, and I didn't. Excuse me. Yoink!
Is this an answer from this?
Congratulations! You're the first team to complete all the challenges!
Hey! Look, even the hollow hands came to cheer us on!
Maybe they're waiting for a chance to steal targets. I've got to find them some comfier bedding material than those targets. Oh, right, I almost forgot your victory prize. There's some stuff I gathered back in the day. It's worth a decent amount. But that was to Vino, the treasure hunter. For Vino, the training ground boss, it's not much use anymore. Please take this as a token of my gratitude.
Luckily, we're not trading ground bosses, so gladly take this treasure off your hands.
Come on now, my training ground will always be free for the two of you. Drop by anytime you like. Girl, you know there was money in there, right? Don't you need that for your training ground? You've been a big help. I'll keep what you and little Cisco said in mind. Here's hoping to more and more folks come by. I hope when the patch changes, you get to see the difference. That'd be really cute.